Universities consist of three basic elements: the mission, the place, the people. University leaders are called to be stewards of these three things. Such was the case when the Northwest Nazarene University Board of Trustees elected David Alexander to become the 12th president of NNU. He was called to steward the mission, grow the place, and serve the people. Now we gather to remember plans and progress across 7 years of presidential service. But it is important to remember that the accomplishments we celebrate belong to all of those who served and gave during this season. David Alexander came to the presidency of NNU as a child of the Church of the Nazarene, growing up in a parsonage, the son of NNC alumni. He spent 22 years in higher education before his election and learned that great things can be accomplished when people work together. Arriving on campus in the summer of 2008, Alexander began asking people about NNU's mission and work. He invited people to identify the covenant commitments NNU keeps. These conversations became the centerpiece of his inauguration in the spring of 2009. Fundamental to this missional conversation was Alexander's unwavering commitment to emphasize and strengthen NNU's connection with and service to the churches of the Nazarene across the Northwest. From his first day in office, David Alexander sought to foster the ties between church and university. The end result of these internal and external conversations was a mission statement adopted by the board in 2009. The mission of Northwest Nazarene University is the transformation of the whole person. Centered in Jesus Christ, the NNU education seeks to instill habits of heart, soul, mind, and strength to enable each student to become God's creative and redemptive agent in the world. This mission captures the spirit of NNU and guides the activity of the university. When David Alexander arrived on campus, he encouraged the NNU community to prepare for a singular event in the school's history. The NNU Centennial was on the horizon. Many individuals from within and beyond the campus community provided ideas, memories, and insights to tell and retell the NNU story. After 3 years of planning, the NNU Centennial was launched. Literally hundreds of people planned and executed the 13-month celebration enjoyed by thousands. 2 centennial books, Seeking First the Kingdom and Spirit of Place, were unveiled. 100 Centennial Medallion honorees were recognized. The Boise Valley took notice at the Centennial Gala, and alumni and students joined voices with Michael W. Smith and orchestra to conclude the NNU Centennial celebration. While planning the NNU Centennial was an early focus, the trustees, foundation board, and president's cabinet also turned their attention toward the future. What should this place become in its second century? How many facilities and what resources will be necessary for the future? Within the first year of Alexander's tenure, a campus facilities assessment had been conducted, and an initial master plan concept was presented to the trustees and foundation. Those studies later became the conceptual framework for NNU Vision 2025. Now, an academic quad is becoming reality as the Thomas Family Health and Science Center is in its 6th year. And the Leah Peterson Learning Commons dream has been realized. Both buildings are the product of numerous faculty and staff studying, testing, and determining the present and future needs of our students. Beyond that, the campus master plan looks toward the creation of the NNU Residential Village, a learning, living environment meant to capitalize on NNU's community ethos. This space will be connected to the academic quad via the NNU Centennial Commons, which will serve as the university front door and primary community place. All of these initiatives have and will come to fruition through resources provided to NNU. Generous people always have and always will be the backbone of NNU's vision and vitality. Across the 7 years, there is much to celebrate. We do well to remember those who have provided university resources, our students and their families, our churches and their gifts, our alumni and friends and their annual and generous support. Across these 7 years, we have walked through the Great Recession, and by the grace of God and prudent financial management, we have much to be thankful for. NNU has enjoyed a growth in revenue, the positive effects of refinancing university debt, been a grateful recipient of gifts large and small, all of which has caused the NNU endowment to grow to new heights. In addition to these resources, we celebrate the generosity of foundation gifts from across the Northwest. Finally, this place would not be what it has become without the guidance and generosity of the NNU Foundation Board of Directors. The thought capital and financial contributions provided by these good people underscores the reality that the university is built by people. People committed to the mission of the place called Northwest Nazarene University. From 2008 to 2015, Northwest Nazarene University has enjoyed growth. We give thanks for the number of students who have come, the number who have graduated, as well as increases in retention and residential population. Yet statistical inventories only tell a portion of the story. One must look to the people. The mission of NNU calls us, the faculty, university staff, and board members, to serve the Lord, our students, our alumni, and the church. These are the people we serve. These are the people in whom we seek to instill the values we hold most dear. We are the ones who are privileged to participate in the transformational work of Northwest Nazarene University. It is the job of the president and all administrators to provide resources to enable all these people, but particularly the students we are called to serve, to experience the place and fulfill the mission of NNU. A sampling of accomplishments underscores how NNU people in departments, programs, and curricula are thriving. The School of Business students have excelled managing investment funds and creating startups. The School of Theology and Christian Ministries continues its online offerings and is working toward outside accreditation. The Intercollegiate Athletic Program has enjoyed its finest year in NNU NCAA Division II history, winning championships and qualifying for numerous postseason appearances. Social work is thriving and enjoying record enrollment. The NNU Honors College has moved from a 1-year format to a 4-year experience. The Graduate Department of Education has graduated 3 classes of doctoral students with both the EDD and the PhD degrees, and is launching a new Curriculum, Instruction, and Innovation Master's Program. The School of Nursing continues to expand its reach, providing a master's, adding an RN to BSN program, as well as preparing to launch the new Family Nurse Practitioner program. The Department of Music is blossoming as the Crusader Choir and Orchestra draws rave reviews. Counseling faculty continue to maintain positions of leadership throughout the state and nation. The teacher preparation programs at NNU excelled in their National Accreditation Review and continue to maintain a reputation of excellence. The Department of Art and Design continues to grow its premier graphic design major. The NNU Sciences attract more and more students, and the addition of engineering bodes well for future growth. The Docheo Center has made its presence known, serving and equipping educators across the state of Idaho and gaining attention across the nation. All these people, all these departments, schools, and colleges band together to answer the call to serve the people of NNU. This call to serve is not the call of the trustees or the president. It is the call of God on His people to give of themselves in service to God's kingdom. This call is answered in ways large and small. In chapels, in Bible studies, in casual conversations, in lesson plans and lectures. From the president to professors, from trustees to foundation directors, from students to university staff, the people of NNU believe that the NNU experience is an ongoing attempt to create a transformative learning community that exists to form scholars, nurture disciples, serve the church, shape culture, and redeem the world. David and Sandy Alexander came into this community in 2008. Together, they wish to express these sentiments to you. We leave with a sense of gratitude and privilege for having been given the sacred trust of leading NNU for 7 years. We leave hoping that the music of NNU's mission captures the hearts and minds of students, faculty, and university staff for years to come. We leave praying earnest prayers for the people and future of the university and the church.